Hey, this is Brett the Hitman Hart, and you're listening to the Smacked Raw podcast.
Watch. Okay, well, has this always been a thing? Where have I been?
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to the NXT recap, brought to you by the SmackDown podcast. I am your host, Katie Baby.
Hey, babe.
And it has been a while now. I've joined with RN, because you weren't here last week, or the week before?
No, I was here the week before.
Were you here the week before? Listen, I don't know. I did last week by myself, and it was a shit show.
Well, if you skip a week, it damn near feels like 2 weeks in between, so.
Yeah, but how are you doing?
Doing good. Ready to get this shit out the way.
Let's go. We'll knock it out quick, don't worry.
No, I ain't worried about that. I just want to talk about Swerve.
I know you were going to be excited about that. For those who don't know, we are a wrestling recap show. You can find us, well, I don't even know if I should be saying that part anymore.
What?
Like finding us live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because after...
Oh, no, we still got next week, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we got just this week.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you can find us live tomorrow.
You can find us this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Well, I don't even know Sunday. I don't even know Friday. Kyle and I were talking about it yesterday. He's not even sure if he'll do Friday. Well, I think he wants to do Friday.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so you can find us live today, Wednesday.
We'll let y'all know when to look for it.
Yeah. We'll be around somewhere. Well, tonight's the Dynamite recap, so twitch.tv/putting you over. Kyle and someone.
Tonight and tomorrow. After that, we'll let y'all know.
Yeah, it'll be Kyle and someone else. I don't know. Might be me. Might be you. I don't know. Stay tuned. There's a lot happening. So tomorrow you can find us live on our Twitch, twitch.tv/SmackDown podcast. It's the 2-year anniversary show. It'll be an all SmackDown pod episode of UWO. Lots of things are happening. Changes are being made. Hence why I can't say we're going live Monday, Wednesday, Friday anymore. Everything will be explained after UWO, I promise. So come hang. It's at like 10 p.m.
Yeah, I think that's what we agreed on.
I think so. So 10 p.m. Eastern is UWO. And then after that, all of the announcements we have for the show. If you miss any live stream, we have the video from the podcast on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SmackDrop Podcast. Go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. Share, comment, spread the word. You guys know what to do. If you don't like watching podcasts, we have the audio form on basically every podcast platform you can think of. We also are the exclusive recap for Wrestling News World. Shout out to them. Go check out the website, their articles. They have like retro reviews, and there's very nice people over there.
Yeah, they're legit.
I mean, they deal with us.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They put up with our shit, so they have to be fucking saints.
Yeah. So shout out Wrestling News World. And you know, support them, and you can support us. I'm so happy you're here. Where can they support us?
Patreon.com/SmackDown podcast. We got 4 or 5 tiers. I'm not really sure because I haven't been on there. Fuck you, Jay, for not getting back on the Patreon. Shows how much you really care about us. When you do purchase the tiers, we have stickers, T-shirts. You can get if you do the highest tier, you can get your unpopular opinion yeeted on the show, which you'll check out tomorrow night. So you guys see what that shit's about. You also get a T-shirt. Not sure how fast, depending on how much Kyle likes you or knows you, or how much extra you pay for shipping to get it there quicker. So there's that.
And we'll promote your stuff for a month.
I didn't know we were still doing that, but yeah, if the highest tier, we will promote any your web page, your podcast, anything you have going on we'll blast it for a month straight.
Yep, we did back in September for D-Rod. Because that's how the whole naked streamer thing started.
Right. Forgot about that.
I'll always remember because it's ingrained into my brain now. Alright, let's talk NXT. Overall, I know you're excited about Swerve, but overall, how did you like NXT?
It was a decent show. It bounced back from last week. Like last week, well, not last week, the week before that was on. Like I actually didn't watch last week, but the week before it was like a weird kind of like off show. Like it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
So these last couple of weeks have been, you can see they're ramping up to something, which we found out today was In Your House.
Oh yeah, In Your House in June
13th, I believe.
June 13th. That's a Sunday, so
I'm pretty sure that's when it was.
It would make sense because they're doing takeovers on Sundays if they can.
Which is trash.
I agree. Well, I'll be chilling on a beach, so I'm not even gonna watch. I'll be gone that week. Nobody's bothering me. I'm not doing nothing.
That'll probably be our first week back.
Whoops. My vacation's been planned longer than the show.
Well, we don't
modifications.
We haven't talked about the format yet, so throttle it back.
There's a lot that we have to discuss still, but that's okay.
Yeah, we do. We need to figure that out.
Yeah, we literally need to have
Anyway.
we'll talk about that later. NXT. Like you said, it was a pretty good show. Starting with Karrion Kross taking on Austin Theory. A glorified squash match. Like, Karrion Kross wasn't going to lose.
What did I miss from last week? How was this even set up? Like, how'd they go from fucking Loomis and, what's his name? Dick Dummy to the champ? Like, how did that even happen?
Well, so Gargano and Theory interrupted Scarlett having a meeting with William Regal, and the picture kind of circulating. Theory was kind of checking out Scarlett's boobs.
Which that's not. I mean, who is it?
I mean, true, but like blatantly, bro, he got caught. Karrion Kross said you're done, and then they also attacked him last week too. So icing on the cake.
I should probably go back and watch last week then.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I mean, when I did the recap, it was 20 minutes. So.
Yeah, I saw that. So I was like, I didn't miss too much.
Nah, I also like sped through that too. I was like, because I was having issues beforehand. I was like, I'm just getting this done. I don't care. I'm not going into details.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It was my end. Tech stuff all around. Stupid. But Karrion Kross wins. No surprise. And then we get
fucked him up too. That was terrible. Like it looked good, but it looked bad at the same time. Like that, I love how he ends it. That's probably my favorite thing when he just does like the UFC finish, the TKO, just like pounds the shit out of you till you can't get back up. Like I'm into that.
I mean, I like that it's something new. It's something different. Like he's really just like beating the shit out of everybody.
Right.
And then we get the stare down with Finn. Not as cool as their first stare down. When like Finn was jammed.
It was still dope how he was there though. Like he did him.
Yeah.
Like I was digging that for sure.
I do like how they do callbacks like that every once in a while.
Right.
And then it was announced that Johnny's gonna defend the NA title against Bronson Reed next week. Johnny.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh, again.
Yeah.
Again.
Uh-huh.
What's that? This is literally like 6 times. Like I'm not even trying to exaggerate. This is literally 6. 2 or 3 for the title and 2 or 3 like just normal matches now.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Well, I mean, this one's going to be different because after Johnny throws a fit and demands respect from William Regal, he attacks Bronson Reed. And Bronson Reed, I guess, requested this. It's going to be a steel cage match. So Johnny's going to get fucked up. Bronson Reed may end up being champ after this, which if that's the case, then no.
Did they say next week or are they saving it for
In Your House?
In Your House?
No, it's next week.
Good. Let's get this shit done with so they can start whatever the next shit. Like I said, I can't even hate on Braun Strowman. Like he's been putting on some great matches, but it's like to me, like they never really had any fire to begin with, and then just to keep running this back and back and back every goddamn week. Like,
Yeah.
Like it's not even anything against either one of them, because like I said, as much as I wasn't down for the thick boy shit, like he really has been, like he really is good in the ring, like and he can go and like,
Yeah.
even with his stamina and everything, how fucking big he is and everything, like he excuse me, he's not fucking around, but it's like him and Johnny for 6 months now, like.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's a little too much, and hopefully it's over next week. And I don't know who Johnny would go after, or who would go after Johnny after. Maybe bring it back to Loomis.
That's what I thought we were going. Like what happened with? That's why I asked. Like, did I miss something last week? Like, how did Loomis just get out of the picture and then it ended up being Cross and Big Boy back? Like, what the? Like, how did that happen?
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you.
So was Loomis even on the show last week?
He briefly was. He was gonna try and apologize to Indy, but Candace kind of like closes the blinds on the door so she can focus on their match. So that was like the only thing we saw of Loomis last week.
So no, he really wasn't.
So it's 30 seconds at most.
Yeah, well, and didn't seem like he wasn't on there. I wonder if he's hurt or something, maybe.
Maybe. I haven't seen reports or anything, but it very well he could be.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Then we got MSK taking on Breezango. Listen, the match is whatever. Everyone's talking about the ref.
Like, I didn't get that. Like,
I
mean, it was dope, but it's like, what was the point of it?
I don't know. I'm not mad at it. I'm just confused as to why it happened. But it looked so cool, and he got hype.
I mean, it was all right. I mean,
you just don't see refs do anything anymore.
What did it mean? My thing is like, what did it mean? Like, if it ends up meaning something and it ends up being like a thing, okay. But like, as of right now.
You good?
Oh yeah, you jinxed it.
I was talking about my end. I didn't listen.
Let's not talk about tech difficulties. Let's not talk about it. Don't bring it up.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, no. I mean, if we get something out of it, if it's just like a one-off thing, like why?
Maybe he'll just be the ref who does something like that in every match. Maybe that'll
do that.
I mean, I don't know what their plan is. I'm just throwing out ideas. I'm not saying they're good ideas. I'm just saying they're ideas.
Just don't. Let's not do that. There's no reason. Like, it would have made more sense too if it was like a hardcore match or like a falls like any other match, like
not just like a normal tag.
Throwing a leapfrog for no reason. Like, all right, I guess, bro.
I mean, pop off, but I don't know why it was included. I don't know why he did it. It was still cool, and MSK win. And, like, there's, like, the show of respect after, and they make it clear that they're going after, or they want, Legado next, which makes the most sense, because their feud's been going on for a few weeks.
Right. Well, my thing, too, with that, too, like, both of those teams were baby faces, so, like, and you pretty much got fucking, what was it, Tyler Breeze, you got his head kicked off, so, like, what was the point of it? It was just so many, it's left me with more questions than anything.
I honestly have no idea. I think it was Matt who was tweeting that, like, Breezango might be breaking up, or, like, heel heat or something. Also, do people just not like MSK anymore?
I don't know. I think it's more, I don't know. Like I said, I don't like Breezango. Like, I think they're ass. Like,
well, I know that, but people.
I don't understand it. I mean, I thought I heard boos, but like I said, I think I was booing Breezango, so that's what I just automatically assumed that's who was getting booed. So.
Well, this isn't the first time MSK's gotten booed recently.
Yeah, they got booed versus Maverick and them, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So I don't know. And if they're trying to make him heel, then that's not going to work with Legado, because they don't do heel versus heel.
Nope.
So maybe it's just the fans at the CWC just don't care for MSK.
I don't know. I mean, they're dope. I mean, they're hometown boys, so I'm gonna support them regardless.
I mean, they're good. They're good in the ring. They're really good in the ring. I just don't. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand a lot.
They're gonna be better. They're better as heels anyway. So as soon as they get the Delgado shit out the way, like they're literally better as heels. Like legit, they're dope.
I believe it. I can see it.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Maybe they will be heels come in your house. If they end up going against Ciampa and Thatcher, maybe they'll be the heels in that match.
I don't know. But that's the best part about their tag team division now. Is so much going on because you still got Grizzled Young Vets. You got Fandango, whatever, Fandango. My bad. You got what did I say? Grizzled Young Vets, Fandango. You got Imperium still kind of in the wings.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got some shit going on. Oh my god.
They have a lot of tag teams. Fuck. Maybe I did jinx it. Okay. Well, RN's frozen. Will he come back? I don't know. Wait. See how this works. Okay, you're back. Now I need to...
I don't know what that is.
I'm trying to figure it out. I wonder if I can... There we go. I did it. Sorry, I didn't even start talking again because I saw you were frozen, so I like waited and figured it out.
Pissing me off. I don't even know what the hell that is. Like it continuously does it.
I don't know, but we'll just keep trucking along here. After that match, we get Leon Ruff wanting a match. William Regal tells him no because he got his ass beat last week by Swerve. And then it leads straight into like Pete Dunne calling out Karrion Kross, calling him a coward, taking the easy way out, going after Finn. And then he calls an open challenge. Ruff attacks him. William Regal can't stop it. And Pete Dunne just destroys the kid. As he does, because it's Pete Dunne, and Leon Ruff's 98 pounds soaking wet. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the fire out of him when he was in Regal's office, but I mean, you let him do all that and show, like, toughen up like he did, and then come out and get the complete and total shit beat out of him. Like I said, I don't get the booking of it, but I mean,
I don't. Him just trying to prove himself that he can hang, maybe. But if you're hurt, then don't try and prove yourself against Pete Dunne of all people.
Yeah, and why not attack the person that beat the brakes off you the last 3 weeks? Like, why just move on to somebody else?
I don't know. I mean, we've been saying that we kind of just wanted the feud between Ruff and Swerve done.
Well, I guess it's done now.
It's done now. Then we got the NXT Women's Championship match. Raquel Gonzalez taking on Mercedes Martinez. It was a brawl. There was a lot of use of the barricade. Go ahead.
It was ass. I'm sorry. I mean,
it was something was off. I don't know if it's just the two of them together. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have chemistry. Like, we've seen that because, first of all, they're both super fucking stiff.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the same exact style. And sometimes, like, even with the men, like, sometimes even with the men, like, even with Braun and Drew and Bobby, like, sometimes that shit just doesn't translate when three people or two people have the same style. Like, I just think their styles didn't mesh well. And, yeah, it wasn't so much that it was sloppy. It just felt, like, disjointed. Like, it didn't feel like a cohesive match.
Yeah. I mean, Raquel ends up retaining. They're not gonna make her lose on
Hell no, not
some.
Mercedes.
some NXT after her first offense now. Do you think this is the end of like her and Martinez, or do you think we'll get another match?
Maybe another match, but I mean they got to start building towards in your house. Like it's what, like a month and a half maybe.
About a month.
Yeah, so like we don't have any feuds or anything reported for that. So I think this episode was like the hand washing of all the shit from the things and start the builds up. So
yeah,
hopefully we get something else. I mean, like I said, it wasn't so much that it was an ass match. It was just their chemistry and timing and everything was just way to fuck off. Like,
yeah, that's exactly what it was, which is a shame because they're both like fine away from each other, but
like I said, I just think their styles didn't match up well.
Yeah, which it happens, trial and error.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Like I said, I should have said ass. It wasn't an ass match. It just wasn't right. It just wasn't quite there to either one of their standards.
Yeah, I would agree. Okay, RN, talk about Swerve and his stable. Look at him go.
I'm gonna be honest with you. They all are kind of lame. Like, I wasn't really feeling like their vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, individually.
Okay.
But, like, that visual of them together. And I don't know if you saw their post on Instagram with them together. Like, they look like a fucking unit. And
it's
like,
the thumbnail.
We're finally getting something.
It's going to be the thumbnail for the episode. Or it is the thumbnail for the episode.
Will.
I already made it.
This is the Swerve I've been talking about. This is who he was. And Evolve, all the other different affiliates with WNW or whatever it was, like they were like, this is the version of Swerve that made me really start loving him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he had a stable. It was a bunch of different people, and it was kind of like he wasn't like the focal point of it, but within him being the front man and everything of it, like, and I kind of digged him doing the rapping a little bit. Like, it wasn't too overstated. Like, it was all right, but it's still like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm giving it a shot because like I love Swerve so much, and I always forget dude's name, the big dude, Top Dollar, whatever he is now, but he's dope as hell on the WWE Treasure Show. I don't know.
See, I haven't watched that.
It's fire, and he's fire. Like, he holds his own with Hall of Famers. Like, he doesn't, like, he never shrinks under the pressure of literally driving around for probably who knows how many days it was of filming, but like for an hour fucking show, driving around having a conversation with the Undertaker, and him not feeling like, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't feel, well, he's already large as shit, the same size as the Undertaker, but I mean, like, his presence never shrunk, even when he was with Booker T, Undertaker, Kane, all these people.
Yeah.
Like, he felt like he belonged in the room with them, and he's a rookie, never even been on fucking TV.
Yeah.
WWE TV, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm down to give him a chance and see what this can turn into.
I mean, Hit Row. They're the new. I guess you could say they're like the new good stable. I mean, hopefully, like good, because like the Way's obviously incredible.
Right.
But UE's gone. Imperium's in shambles.
There's a void.
So, Hit Row.
And they have a woman. Like, hopefully she gets to wrestle and, like, gets to do something. Like, that's what I always want. I want a stable that has everybody. A tag team, a woman, your guy that could go to the main event if you need him to, or top of the mid-card, wherever the stable is at. Like, that's how I want my stable constructed. Tag team, front man, woman, cruiserweight, or whatever else, you know what I'm saying, the next random person to be. I'm with it. Just set it up there, man. Come on.
So, I mean, that's kind of what the Way is. I mean, they don't have, like, an extra person, but they have Indy and Candace, the tag team.
Yep.
Johnny has been main event.
Their setup. They got Johnny, who's the mid-card champ. You got Theory, who's the whatever, the side, you know what I'm saying, the side guy, the dude that takes the pins.
Yeah.
And then you got your tag team. Like, they are set up. Like.
Yeah. And Johnny has been main event before, so.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and with stables, you don't always have. Stables aren't necessarily always main event. Most of the time, they are like mid. You know what I'm saying? Like mid card shit. So, and he's got the second highest belt. So that's why I said either you're main event guy or at least your guy that's the top of the mid card or whatever. And that the way has it.
Yeah. Which the ways, they're great. I love them. The comedy
That's my
stuff
favorite.
just, it's needed.
Right. And they do it to it there. It's understated. It's not baboon shit where they're like looking like clowns the whole time. You know.
Yeah.
Well, Theory looks like a clown all the time, but the rest of them, at least, it's like even the shit with Index. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Which,
And that's what I was thinking too. With Swerve, you don't even necessarily have to elevate them to the mid card yet, because you still got the cruiserweight title too that he can be involved in.
yep. You can have them, you can have Hit Row go after Legado just to take out the cruiserweight stable faction
Right.
trio. I don't know.
And there's so many different ways you can go with it too.
So I'm intrigued to see what they do with Hit Row. And
I just like it because, I mean, even though Swerve's still on the mic, it's still like to me. But like when he's vibing in those studio vignettes, like that doesn't even seem like it's the same person that we see in the ring talking on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like he's in his element. Like he raps and shit. He does all types of stuff. Like when he's doing those studio vignettes, like that shit comes through the screen. Like I feel that shit.
yeah.
So, we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Excuse me. Then we got another.
Shout out to WWE for throwing us a black bone since they broke up. Since they broke up the Hurt business.
I didn't even like think about it like that, but
I did immediately.
okay. I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. They still shouldn't have broke up the Hurt business. That's neither here nor there.
No,
but
hell no. Look at Shelton. I was tweeting that thing. Shelton and like as much as I love like not so much. I love Cedric Alexander like legit.
Mhm.
Always have, even when he was on the Independence. But like I knew that on the Independence he was sheltered. You don't need to talk in Japan or in a gym with no PA system, so you can just go do your thing and ball the fuck out.
yeah,
I knew he wasn't gonna make it in WWE because like he just doesn't have it on the mic. And look at Shelton. He's looking. Shelton is Cedric in fucking 10, 15 years.
Yep.
They're the exact same person to me. Like so much potential, athletic, can ball out with any person you put him in the ring with, and then fall right on their fucking face when you put a mic in their hand.
yep. And I said it on Raw. I think. I don't know if I actually said it or I was thinking it, but Cedric sounds like he's gonna hurt himself. His throat's bleeding every time he's on the mic because he's just screaming.
Which I'm not mad at because it's better than the Cedric Vanilla shit where you could barely understand where you could barely hear him and shit. He was just looking like, so at least he's trying something. But like some people just don't have. Look at his wife. Look at Big Swole. Like,
True.
how could they, you know what I'm saying? Like same house, married, have a kid, live together, and once she is fucking through the roof with her charisma and mic skills, and then her husband is
Yeah.
Cedric Vanilla. That's what I've always called him.
Cedric Vanilla. After the Hit Row stuff, we got another Cameron Grimes, Ted DiBiase video. This time, Cameron Grimes trying to bid on a house, gets outbid by Ted DiBiase. Cue the laugh. Are you over these videos?
I mean, I'm not over him because I never was into him to begin with. So it's like,
Okay, that's an
like,
answer.
I'm not like, I don't hate him, but I'm not like that into him either. Like, but I get it. Like I said, more of the comedy stuff. Like it is what it is. Really, I think he won because Ted DiBiase, that shit started off at like 1 million before Cameron even got there. He paid 20 for it. Like, that's a weird flex, bro.
That's a weird flex. Imagine having that much money. Fucking
If you had
imagine.
that much money, you wouldn't have overpaid like that. People that have that much money aren't that dumb.
True.
That's the most wrestling shit you'll ever see.
That's very true. Before the main event, we got Kyle O'Reilly taking on Oney Lorcan. I saw...
Cool Kyle.
What?
Cool Kyle. Fuck out of here.
I didn't say it this time.
They said it. They said it a couple times on the broadcast.
That's them. That's not me. I think I called him Cool Kyle once and you yelled at me and I was like, okay, never again. Noted.
We're not doing that. There's no cool Kyle on this show. Nothing about Kyle's cool except for once he gets in the ring.
Yeah, his in-ring skills incredible. And
And this match was fire for real.
I saw a lot of people talking shit about it. They were like, they both could do so much better. I'm like, I thought it was fine.
Yeah, what did you expect them to, what are they supposed to do in 10 minutes? Not even 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Going up against the going into the fucking main event. That's a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah,
I saw people talking shit about it too. I'm like, no, like, what are you talking about? Like, first of all, you don't know most people really don't understand the type of wrestler who Orny Lorcan is because he's been with Danny Burch all the time. He's really a smash and pound fucking wrestler, just like Kyle O'Reilly is. Just not so much martial arts into it like Kyle O'Reilly is. But he's really a submission guy, pound him out, ground him out, kind of like Thatcher is.
Yeah.
It's a smaller version of him. And like he won championships all over the United States and in Mexico and shit. Like he's really legitimately a good wrestler, but it goes back to the same thing. Bland, personality, all right on the mic, you know what I'm saying? So like, people don't understand, like this match could have been more, but you're going into the main event. They only had like 7 minutes. So like, what the hell are you supposed to do with two guys that put rest holds and submission holds and shit in? Like what did you expect?
I mean, have Pete Dunne try and be in Factor, which is what they did. And, I mean, you have Kyle win and then the beatdown afterwards. But then we get Bobby Fish back. Which I was happy, but they're not reuniting as a tag team.
Which makes no fucking sense.
So, I mean, I'm happy that Bobby Fish is finally, like, cleared. Because he's been out for months.
He's out 8 months a year for the past 3 years. Like, that's not even me being funny. Like,
I know. It's awful.
Like, legit. Him and Tegan Knox, like, can't catch a fucking break.
They can't, and it sucks. Because they're both really good if they're not hurt.
And if a bullfrog had wings, he wouldn't bump his ass when he jumps.
All right. Well, you're not wrong here. So, I don't know who Bobby Fish is going to go after. But he made it seem like he had unfinished business with somebody. Maybe Adam Cole, but like we haven't seen Cole since his match with Kyle at TakeOver.
He didn't do anything to Fish. Fish was already out injured.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't know. Listen, I literally have no idea. I'm just trying to throw stuff out here because
my thing is too, like, Bobby Fish has no value, honestly. Like, as good as he is, he has no value without Kyle O'Reilly. I mean, that's what got him there. He's already probably one of the oldest people on the fucking roster. And his injury history on top of that. Like, to me, they need to just start transitioning and kind of use him in a manager role because he can actually talk on the mic too, and like he can actually do some things. So,
yeah.
Like, maybe like I don't know. Like I said, with them not being a tag team, like it kind of is weird.
I mean, you could just have Bobby manage Kyle. Like that's
what I was saying. Like, why couldn't they? Like, why wouldn't they be together? You clearly need to be getting your ass kicked by somebody else every week. Like.
I mean, you guys weren't a tag team or anything for the past 10 years, all over the world. Like
literally, that's how they both got noticed. Was
exactly.
Them being together. That's what got them there.
Fucking WWE logic. Doesn't make sense. Main event. 2 out of 3 falls match for the Cruiserweight title. Kushida taking on Escobar. They only had like 20 minutes to do this. So, first, that's a mistake. And then, the match itself was fine. Like, you have Legato come out and then MSK come out immediately.
Which
Smart.
I'm sick of them doing that shit, too. Like, they do that every Delgado match. Like,
yeah.
I get it. I understand. But, like, switch it up a little bit. Or at least give them, like, the opportunity to, like, really get involved and fuck some shit up before MSK. Like, they just come out immediately. It's like they literally have done that the last 2 or 3 title matches that Delgado had. And if it wasn't them, somebody else did it. They did it at the ladder match with Devlin. Mm-hmm. They did it at the match he had with Swerve.
Yep.
When Fandango and them came out.
Mm-hmm.
And they, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've done it. They did it on the Triple Threat Tag Team match or whatever they had.
Yeah.
Afterwards, they came out, like, every time it's the same thing. Like, you don't have any other way to have people come out and, like, get them involved, or maybe, I don't know, have the ref throw them out like in a normal situation.
I mean, that's what happened this time. Surprisingly, it's because all four men get banned. They get kicked from ringside, and I like that they didn't do this like at the end of the match to have it screw with one of the falls. Like they did it like in the beginning.
Immediately.
Yeah. That was smart. I liked
it
that.
makes sense on this one, but like, what about the 9 times?
The other ones are dumb because it's literally the reason Escobar's was champion,
Right.
which still kind of makes me mad. But Kushida's doing fine. Escobar gets the first fall, and then Kushida locks in the hoverboard lock, and Escobar immediately taps because he's like, all right, well, I can like give one up, whatever. We've seen it's like the common thing in 2 out of 3 falls. Johnny and Adam did it too, because Johnny used the chair before it was like the no disqualification match.
Right.
And then Kushida obviously wins. He retains because they're not going to make him lose the title, at least right now. Because again, first offense. Same with Raquel.
I'm not into Kushida. I'm out on NXT Kushida.
That's fair.
Like the like like fucking Japanese wrestler in America shit. Like I can't get behind it. And like I said, even the ups and down the roller coaster ride we've been on with his character, like I don't think they've done him any favors. And I'm not even saying it's necessarily his fault, but like it just hasn't clicked for me. And then the barefoot shit, now he's shoes back. You know what I'm saying? Like just all the shit that they've done. Like
they don't know what they're doing.
No, they don't know what they're doing with Kushida. They don't know what they're doing with the man that's been wrestling for 20 years and has all types of tape. You could go and look and see what you need. You didn't need to change anything with Kushida. Nothing at all. So, but yeah, I'm out. It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog. I mean, it sucks.
It's the language thing too, like and all he can do is like that shit, like that makes me mad. Like I don't know why, like that, because that's all he can do. It's not his fault, but it's like that's literally all he can do, and that's all he does. Everything is like like I fucking did it, but not saying it. I fucking did it. He's saying something in Japanese, like it's like I don't know if I'm xenophobic, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but it's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog. Well, I mean, hopefully he can have another interesting match or fantastic match at In Your House. Who it'll be against, I don't know. I mean, they have a month to build. We'll see if they actually do that. Well, because they have the NA title match next week. In 2 weeks, they have Balor and Cross for the title. Someone's getting involved in that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what sense does any of this make? And you have a fucking pay-per-view a month away.
I understand. You understand. Most people understand. WWE does not understand.
This is what happened. They should have never left the fucking network.
Exactly.
They should have never left the network. Because now these idiots and fucking whoever's writing and the producers in control of Raw and SmackDown clearly have their hands involved somewhat in these storylines and how this stuff's mapped. It doesn't even feel like NXT anymore. Exactly.
Like, I'm not 100% mad about it, because like some of the stuff they're doing is great, but it's definitely not the same NXT it was on the network by far.
It just isn't.
Damn shame. But yeah, that was NXT. That was the recap. Nothing super exciting. I mean, you got to talk about Swerve, so there you go.
It's always a good show when you get to talk about Swerve. I think he liked one of my tweets today too.
Oh, there you go. Again.
Second time.
You're his biggest fan.
I am. Which is merch. I hope they get some better merch than those 2 shirts he had. Remember the one that was just like plain as shit. It just said Swerve, and then there's another one that was like an ice cream cone or whatever, the white one. But I'm like, I can't get a white shirt. I'll wear it one time and it'll be done for.
Yep. Have you ever seen me wear a shirt on here that wasn't black? Because that's all I own.
Have you ever seen me wear a shirt on here that wasn't black?
Nope.
or dark blue?
Exactly. Dark colors only, because I'm going to ruin it if it's a lighter color. Not even worth it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, Thursday, if you're watching this YouTube video, Thursday, 10 p.m., twitch.tv/SmackDrop Podcast. UWO 2-year anniversary show. It all rhymed. It all makes sense. Hopefully we see you there. But until next time, y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.
See y'all Friday.